ने से बढ़कर नहीं है पावन गंगा का भी पानी। हे शांति दूत ब्रह्मा बाबा, तमो प्रधान जगत सारा जब बना था दुखों का जंगल। शक्ति से ना ऐसी बनाई, कर दिया जंगल में मंगल। कल बदल के रख देना है विश्व को, ऐसी मन में ठानी। आपसे बढ़कर नहीं है पावन, आपसे बढ़कर नहीं है पावन गंगा का भी पानी। हे शांति दूत ब्रह्मा बाबा, सच्चे अर्थों में जीवन का अर्थ जगत को बतलाया। बोया था जो नन्हा पौधा, जगत को देता है छाया। कि आपकी जो संकल्प शक्ति दुनिया उसको है माया। आपसे बढ़कर नहीं है पावन, आपसे बढ़कर नहीं है पावन गंगा का भी पानी। हे शांति दूत ब्रह्मा बाबा, यही पाठ अपने बच्चों को आपने पक्का करवाया है। हमें पढ़ाया मनसा वाचा, कर्म से बनो महारानी। आपसे बढ़कर नहीं है पावन, सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा, निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव, सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ गणपते नमो नमः, सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः, अष्टविनायक नमो नमः, गणपति बाप्पा मोरया।
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला, या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता, या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा, या श्वेतपद्मा वस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्मच्युतशङ्करः प्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती सरस्वती.
Om Shanti. Good morning to you all. Today's subject was chosen on following your heart. Apparently we got problem with Sister Sagu. She's having technical problems logging in, so we're going to have to bear without her. And you got to have me today and Pragnaben. Okay. Following your heart isn't difficult per se, but it is different from the way we usually think about decision making. That's exactly the difference. We are used to thinking about decisions. Following your heart means feeling the right decision. So how would you discuss about following your heart?
We can share our experience one at a time.
Yes.
And take one person as individually, and we can share their experience with everybody. I would start myself, follow my heart. At times, you might feel that you might question yourself. Am I really right? Am I doing this right? Or am I doing this wrong? But you have to, your instinct will tell you, hang on, take this path. So you have to follow your own mind and just ponder on it for a while instead of making any hasty decisions. Sometimes you might get wrong, and then you reflect on it, and next time you won't make that sort of mistake. So that is my experience I've shared with you all. Anybody else would like to start? Share their experience. What do they think about? Or we can discuss on a quote which Pannaben has started. Who would want to have a start? Manorama Ben?
I think you mustn't be hasty. Don't be carried away.
Yeah.
Give yourself time and be patient. It's very easy to follow emotions. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree there. Yes, yeah. Sometimes you have to give some time and then reflect on what you are exactly going to make a decision.
Yes.
Look for pros and cons, and then you can then move forward from that. Anybody else?
Come on, Salamen.
This is a big family. This is a big platform where we can share our experiences and what are your questions, where are any hindrance, or how we can overcome that hurdle. We are all as a big family. We can help each other. And we are sailing in the similar boat, all of us.
Yes, this is the time to open up.
I think everybody should be now confident to say whether you're wrong or right doesn't matter. Just share your opinion.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, Sarlaben.
Yeah, but sometimes you think that you make a decision and you say it, and the opposite person would say, "Oh, that's not right," and it makes you feel down. So the person who is thinking and saying something, they will think that, "Oh, I don't want to say anything now. Just leave it. Let it go." But I don't know, it happens quite a few times with me, living in the big family and
That's yes.
yeah.
This is
So
where this is where you should not deprive yourself. You should actually think ahead, saying, "No, I am right. Why
Mm.
should you fall down?"
No, but from our BK prospects,
Yeah.
whatever Sarlaben thinks from your prospects, you are correct. But from the
yeah.
other side, if you think what they are saying, and if you put yourself in their shoe, they might be right as well.
Yeah.
So we just can't
Mm.
say that I am correct. But you
That's it.
share your opinion, and then see how far you go.
Mm.
You don't need to impose on anybody. You know yourself, what you are, how you are, and you don't need to impose on even on own children. Just because we have given birth to our children, we have no right to impose anything on them.
No.
They
Yeah.
are individual, and they are a next generation, and they have got a completely different way of thinking, and their views and ideas are completely different from us. If you remember, our grandparents used to say, "આ છોકરાઓ કેવા પાક્યા છે,
Mm.
અમારું સાંભળતા જ નથી,
That's
અમે
it.
આવી રીતના કરતા." They are all the time and giving the examples the way they were and what we are now. So we are doing the same. So what's the difference?
True.
So we should change ourselves. And if you think from their youngsters, some second generation prospects, they might be right as well.
Mm.
So this, Savita Ben, go on, say something. Unmute yourself. Let's hear from everybody. This is a big platform.
It's a bit difficult to say, but I like listening to people. Thanks
Oh,
for
okay.
so it's nice to listen to you all. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Yeah. Aruna Ben, would you like to say anything? Saroj Ben? I can see some people's faces. Some have just
I'm
flopped.
half dead today, sorry.
Oh dear.
Too much in pain.
Oh dear, dear.
I will.
Oh.
I'll warm up in a bit and then see.
We'll heal you internally. All of us together will heal you, try to heal you. Okay, Aruna Ben would like to say something. Unmute yourself, please. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I missed out. What was the topic?
Oh.
Okay, Panna Ben.
So sorry. I'll listen to you all first.
How to follow your heart.
Yeah.
Come on, Aruna Ben.
So, to Manorama Ben?
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
Do you do normally?
Yes,
Follow
I
your-
do. I do. I follow my heart. I follow my heart.
And are you always right?
And how do you feel?
Yes, I'm always right. Because I'll tell you, recently I was going to South Africa and all my family were against it. And they says, what are you going to do alone on the plane? Nobody's going to be by you. You shouldn't go now. You should have company and all that. And then I says, no. I just sat down and I thought to myself, I says, no, I got to follow my heart. I'll do what my heart tells me to do. And I did that. And I was so proud of myself that, look, I listened to my heart. I didn't listen to anybody. And God was with me.
That's it.
Came back home safe and sound.
There you are.
Yes.
See, you listen to your heart. And
Yes.
sometimes, yeah, it works. So you
It
have to
does
have
work.
self-confidence,
Yeah.
boost your morale. And we all are similar age. So we have to think and make ourselves love ourselves and say that, yes, I can do
I
it.
can do it. Yeah.
Yes. Because we have left our work, and sometimes our children, they think that, oh, mom, you wouldn't understand. Oh, mom, you won't know that. Why?
Very true.
Yeah. So
True.
we have to, amongst us now, this is a big family. We talk to each other, share our experiences, and we learn from each other.
Yes.
And this is how you boost up. Now, talking on this platform is not easy for everybody. However, this is a small group, so we can express ourselves. And that way you will build up your whole morale and self-esteem, and you'll feel good.
You feel you're not the only one. You can learn a lot from each other.
Yeah.
Yes,
True,
exactly.
true. Yeah.
We are all
You feel-
sailing in similar boat, one
Yes.
way or the other. We are all in, somebody suffering, somebody has got illness, somebody has got some issues, somebody is just not there themselves. So we have to respect each and every of us. And we are all on the same platform, as I said.
Yeah, this lifted me up, especially Pragnaben looking at Pannaben. I
Yep.
says, if she can do it, why can't I do it?
She
Obviously, I
is
can.
a big
Big
pious
inspiration, exactly. Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
With
Yeah.
such a lot of issues. If you look
Yes.
into it or discuss anything personal with her, you will realize you have got no issues at all.
That's right.
Mm.
Honestly, this group
And-
really lifted me up, honestly. Thanks, Pannaben.
I think you shouldn't feel that you're alone.
Yeah.
We
And
all
by,
there.
and by sharing everything, you just don't learn. You become happier, confident, and lose that fear.
Yeah, and your problem is solved by sharing.
True.
Yesterday, I was listening to this podcast of this doctor who was discussing about juice fasting. And that's where I learned how much issues or how many problems Pannaben has.
Yeah.
And hats off. Oh my God. Oh
That's
my.
not a reminder.
No,
But she's been doing it for so long now, and she's strong. So she
Well-
says, no, everything's fine.
It's
She
willpower.
pretends as if she's fine. Sometimes, I think very rarely I've seen her completely down.
but having that affirmation every day, positive affirmation,
Yeah.
that yes, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Whatever is happening happening to my body.
Yeah, body.
And as we all know, we are a pure soul. Nothing
Mhm.
happens to our soul. So if we have that sort of an attitude towards life, things will get lot better, I think.
Yes.
You have to accept the situation,
Exactly.
accepting it. Yeah.
It's also, I think, to follow your heart in the age of anxiety. It's
Yes.
quite a lot of anxiety involved in it as well. So if you can control that, you can control anything. That's what I believe.
There is no medication for anxiety. It's just
No.
yourself. Nobody can
And-
help you, Pannaben. It's just
Yeah.
yourself.
That's
And
You
right.
help
during-
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And during COVID time, we have realized
Oh,
how
yes.
oxygen is. So we all have to be mindful of breathing properly, learning to do different techniques of pranayam. And the best pranayam is to retention of the energy, retention of that oxygen, and hence that brain is a big part of our organ, which we have to nourish it.
It
And to
controls.
learn to do proper diaphragmatic yogic breath. That is very important. We just forget because we all do breathe, but you're not mindful. Once you are mindful how to do proper yogic breath in and
Yeah,
out, in any stress, in any situation, you will be able to handle very calmly and you'll be more grounded.
because we've been doing it so long. It's quite
Exactly.
difficult to bring
Exactly.
that
To
in.
change the method of breathing, because we all breathe, but we all breathe shallow.
Shallow.
Hello.
Yeah.
That's
Once
right.
you learn to breathe properly, you will see the difference in your lifestyle. And within yourself, you'll feel completely different. There are 4 to 5 basic pranayams you need to incorporate in your daily life.
Daily life.
You will see so different.
Agree.
And
I
it's
think we
like
take-
when we think of food, likewise, everything, whatever we do, we have to have some sort of a discipline in our life. You know, that we get up. So if we don't have any thinking power or any discipline, what's the difference between animals and us? God has
Yeah.
given us that big brain. So that's the main thing.
We take too many things for granted.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Anybody would like to say anything more about anything?
I
Share
think-
with us? Yeah,
I-
Pannaben?
I think following your heart means listening to your inner guidance. It's
Perfect.
more inner guidance.
Yes.
If you follow your heart, you free yourself to become the person you truly want to be, and you live it in the life you want.
Mhm.
I think
But you know,
it.
but you know, you say that follow your heart, but your mind says something and your heart says something, and it is so difficult to to find out whether it's my heart is saying or my mind is saying it.
Yeah.
So in that case, what can you do?
Also, not forgetting your heart is actually telling you to free yourself.
But sometimes, Pannaben, they put you in a tight spot. You can't choose between your heart and your mind,
Exactly.
like
Mind,
Sarlaben
yeah,
says. That's so
exactly.
right.
You're put in a dilemma that when
Dilemma, yeah.
someone to,
There comes attachment.
yeah,
Your heart will follow the attachment, and your mind, if you are spiritually aligned to go towards that, you'll feel different. So once you have a little bit of detachment from this our material world, things and prospects will change. That's what I think. Because heart is emotional and we will follow that. But if you follow your mind as well, now that we are now, how many years we've been on this platform? And
Give-
some people have been following BKs and they are properly for over a long, long time.
Give,
So
give,
if you don't implement a little bit of what we have learned, then sorry,
give the
yeah,
example. Give a couple of example, please.
about following your
Pragnaben.
heart and emotions.
Yeah,
Yeah, the mind. Yeah, in your mind, you think that you want to live on your own, right?
right.
And emotionally, your children will say that, no, mom, you have to live with us. But then emotionally, you're going to get detached with them. Just because they are saying you have to put your foot down and tell them that this is my wish and this is the way I would like to live my life. And once they understand this, that this is how mom feels, they will leave you alone. They won't. So there is a difference between that emotions is in your heart and your mind is saying, because now you are following BK, you are BK followers, you are on that path. So you are not, and you don't have to worry. Worrying is the last thing we have to do. If you don't worry about that, oh, if I live on my own, what will happen? Something will happen. Who will be there? But God is all the time. The supreme power is all the time with us.
Yes.
And there should be no fear in life at all. Now,
Yeah, that means no fear.
does that make sense?
Do what you feel
Yeah.
like doing it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
You should do what
sometimes
you should do what you feel like doing it. No fear. Don't
Exactly.
worry about don't worry
Absolutely.
about other people, what they say.
Yeah. Within
I
yourself, you know who you are and where your weaknesses are there. Once you signpost them, or once you are aware of that weaknesses, you work on it, build little bit at a time, and then you will realize the difference, see the difference. And the best thing, main thing at our age is have little bit of detachment. We love our children, that's fine. But at the same time, now this is the time for uplifting our own inner self and work towards going towards the spiritual path.
I think we're very sentimental, and that keeps you behind. And that's the attachment that Pragnaben mentioned.
But sometimes, Pragnaben, you're trying to go 2 steps forward, right?
Yeah.
And then, you're just on the right path, on the right track. And then suddenly you get a phone call at night saying, oh, tame ekla ryo cho, tamne bik na lage, aren't you scared on your own? Sometimes then it just hits you back a bit. You just don't, it just happens. It just happens. Then you got, like you say, strong mind. I've become very, very strong now. So,
Yeah.
like you say.
But I'm living with my husband, and sometimes I'm on my own alone. And I was only last night I was thinking, I said, oh gosh, nobody's in the house, I'm on my own. And then I thought, well, whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Just go to sleep. So I went to sleep, and that's it. Got up in the morning. So sometimes you have to think differently.
positive. You got to have a positive mind, and that's
Mind, yeah.
Absolutely.
I think you come alone, you go alone, have faith in God, and you become strong.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Just do
I
it.
take the example
can't
of
say-
Manorama Ben.
Yeah. We
She's
can't
living on
say
her own
we're
for
on our-
such a long time. And she's such a great lady.
Wonderful. I think we all are in a similar boat. and we have to learn from each other and
True.
use each other's moral, you know, by on
Exactly.
this platform we can do that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Keep
And the
smiling.
destiny is there. We are made up. Some people say that, oh, 5 varas hota. But with that soul, we had that karmic account. So that's
Yeah.
finished.
Yeah.
And
Finished.
one has to go sooner or later. At one point, we all have to go to the supreme power. We are not ever going to be living.
Not
We are
eternal. Yeah,
immortal.
they're not
Yeah,
eternal.
that's right. Yeah, exactly. Soul is. So we have to try to work towards our soul, purify our soul. And now that we are taking this time out every Sunday, our precious time, getting
Yeah.
ourselves ready and to be sharp at 9 o'clock on this platform to share or to listen to some little bit of BK Vani, you know.
આપણામાં કે ને માયા મુકાતી નથી. માયા.
Mati. True.
બસ આ માયા એ જ ભૂખ દીધી.
Gradually it
એને
will
જ
happen.
ભૂખ દીધી છે.
I think we are all on this platform. આપણે બધા ગુજરાતી જ છે.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, then
Majority.
we can talk in Gujarati as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Saroj Ben, how are you
Ah.
feeling? તમને ઠીક નથી?
I've got terrible. I've had a surgery and something's happened to my knee. So they think it's a clot, but there is no clot. They have ruled it out. I can't put
my-
weight on it. I haven't slept for over a week now.
Oh
It's
my
just-
God.
It's
Oh
just
my
so
goodness.
painful.
Yeah.
So I was up quite early and I said, I normally get ready for this meditation
Yeah.
anyway. So then it's forgotten for a while. I'm just sitting there, not thinking about it, you know. But when you
Yeah,
can't walk on it and things, it's a bit difficult, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah.
સર્જરી
it's been
થઈ ગઈ
hard.
તો પછી પણ એવું થાય છે?
Pardon?
સર્જરી થઈ ગઈ છે તો પણ પછી હજુ દુખે
ના
છે?
સર્જરી મારી hernia ની થઈ છે.
Okay.
Knee તો
Oh, I see.
replacement થઈ ગયું છે વર્ષોથી. But
Ah.
suddenly this has happened last Friday. So
Oh.
I've been in A&E twice, but spent 5-6 hours, but
Oh my
nothing
God.
came up. But I think I'll have to go back again because I think orthopedics need to see the knee in case
Yeah,
it's got
yeah. They
fluid or
have to.
something
They
else
have to
in.
sort it out.
Yeah. But nothing. I even saw the GP. So
No, no, you are not.
But the
Say,
whole-
I'm not happy. What do you mean
Yeah.
by kind nathi? And look into it properly because I can't do anything. And I'm a quite healthy woman. Say like that, you know, just put your foot down.
Well, I've said all that, but now, you know, I have to go back and just sit there and say, I need to be seen by these people. So,
Demand
otherwise,
something because they're so worked out. So you demand something that, look, I need to see. I can't do anything.
yeah, but initially I didn't know, so they had to do their work. So at least they checked everything out, so which was good.
Are you going to Clementine?
No, I had my surgery in Clementine, but not
Yeah.
for the knee. I went to A&E. There's no A&E.
Oh, okay. Okay.
at Clementine. So
Okay.
I just
After,
went there.
before we finish, for 10 minutes, if you all agree, Panna Ben can put our meditative music. We will all meditate and then we will finish by doing a prayer. or something.
Yeah,
But we can,
okay.
you've got still time. We can discuss about somebody, those who has not said anything, they can talk about that heart, how you're feeling within yourself. And we have prayer collectively for Saroj Ben to get better.
Better, yeah.
Definitely.
And get to the bottom of the issue.
The root
Hopefully,
have to,
cause of
yeah.
it, yeah.
You have to demand because these days
Mm.
they're so overworked.
I know you're talking about following your heart. I have been following my heart for past 5 and coming up to 6 years. Most of the time I have been right, you know, but the sun sometimes. So I listen to them, but then I go the way I want to go.
That's it. Perfect. Yep.
And I think mom's
Don't let them feel that you're not listening to them. Listen properly, nicely, sit there,
Yeah.
and then follow your heart. You are listening to them, your heart, but then follow your mind.
Yeah.
That, oh, okay, my son has been saying this, but I don't think this is right. So I'll do this way. That's fine.
Mm.
That is expected. The Panna Ben.
I think following your heart makes life worth living because it shows the essence of your soul.
Yes.
You would be lifeless and robotic without making decisions that comes along. So when you're following your heart, you take ownership
Hmm.
of your life. into your hands and stand by your decisions and choices.
Does that make sense? That statement, everybody? Do you want to elaborate? Anybody else want to on that statement? What just now Panna Ben said. Can you repeat that statement, please?
When you're following your heart, you take your ownership.
There you are.
Life,
Ownership.
yeah, of your life into your hands and stand by your decision and choices, whatever happens in life, right or wrong.
Yeah. At present, quite a few of us are on our own, and there have been times we are making these decisions on our own, and we are taking that now ownership that I decided this and I have to follow it. And that
But if
at
it goes,
that time, sorry.
if it goes wrong, and then the children will say that, oh, you didn't listen to us.
Yeah, well, that's fine, because you listen to your mind. You are an individual and you want to take the ownership. That's fine. Yeah. So we are taking charge of ourselves now. We don't have to rely or ask others. Up till now, they were husbands, so we used to share or listen to whatever, and it was a joint decision. But now, if you are on your own, you have got right, and we are in that sort of path where we can decide, and we are okay to decide for that. We're eligible. We are responsible. We are not teenagers anymore.
I don't know if care comes in it. You know, like last week, I went without telling them because it was early in the morning. I'd phoned at about, I think, just before 2. They didn't call me till 6 o'clock. And they said, because you've had surgery, I think you should go in. So I went in. I saw that, everybody would be sleeping. So I took a cab. And when he found out, he was so upset. He said, Mom, why didn't tell you? I said, what would you have done? Tell me. I'm quite capable of being there, I'm getting you off your sleep, disturbing your routine and everything. And this happened before I broke my nose. This was at 11 o'clock at night. And they didn't know for a week till he saw black marks running down. I said, what would you have done? Tell me, Beju. What would you have done even if I'd called you?
So this is the difference between us and our second generation, last generation. They would immediately connect to their children and they'll ask us. So we are like a sandwich. We have done for our senior citizens and we are doing for our children. So this is the last generation who is going to be so caring, and we are open-minded and we don't want to impose on our children unnecessarily. We are going to be independent senior citizens till we can do. Until and until.
True. But then they will say we will be there to encourage you, but the
oh yeah, કોને 5 મિનિટ બેસવાનો ટાઈમ છે સાથે વાત કરવાનો કે મમ્મી આજે શું કર્યું.
But this week you won't believe it, I needed to go to the GP because it was an urgent appointment they gave me, and I phoned him and he was working from home that day, luckily, and he said, yes, I'll take you, Mom, as long as you're back by 12:30. And he went home and like within another 15 minutes he came to pick us up. So when I look at it, he did make time, though he was working, he did make time to do that for me, because I wanted it. He knew that he didn't want me to drive.
We have given unconditional love to our children, and when in emergency or when in need, they will be there because we have brought them up in that sort of a manner.
Way,
we are the role models for them. They have seen us, what we have been doing, and that will be inculcated in their mind. Even when they get older, they will remember that what mom has gone through and what mom and dad have done for them.
Yeah,
sometimes this is your time was different. You got to live with the time now.
Yeah. So if necessary, we are happy. If we can't do certain things, we are happy. Put us in a home. That's fine. That's fine. We have to accept that. We will be and then if you think, I mean, we are laughing now, but if you think all day you on your own, but if you are in a proper, nice Indian
home with company
environment, and you have got each other's like-minded. Okay, so if you go in dementia people, that is completely different. But depends. God. Yeah, I have been to this Greenford neem tree care home, and it is really so nice. And all the people who are working there, youngsters, they do look after. And at least you get your full Indian meal in the morning, lunchtime.
Activities.
And activities are there.
Yeah.
Everything is in Gujarati. And
Hmm.
and you feel that, and this is the age where you just a little thing. Oh, આજે તમે ઓરાઈટ છો? કેવું છે? આજે તમે જમ્યા? એટલું બે શબ્દ બોલનાર કોણ છે?
ઘણું તોય ઘણું
અને આપણી પાસે ઘર હોય તો ઓકે, ધેટ્સ ફાઇન. કોઈને ઘર આપણા નામે રાખવાનું, કોઈને ઘર આપણા હાથમાંથી કાઢવાનું નહીં.
આપવાનું નહીં.
Yeah,
હા,
સાચી વાત
નામનું નહીં કરવાનું.
કારણ when we need to, if we need to go to home, because children, they haven't got time.
No.
આપણે જેટલો સમય આપણા સિનિયર સિટીઝન માટે કાઢ્યો છે અને આપણે વિચાર એવા કર્યા છે, એવા અત્યારના છોકરાઓને we can't impose. Because આપણે કહીએ કે કોલસાની ખાંડમાં છે અને તમને કે છાંટા ના પડે, એની વાત જ જવા દેવાની. કારણ તમે કોલસાની ખાંડમાં પડ્યા છો તો ઓકે, આખા ડાર્ક તો નહીં થાય, પણ થોડા એના છાંટા તો પડવાના જ છે.
Yeah.
So they will have that little bit of Western view as well.
Yeah.
And we have to accept that.
સાચી
We
વાત
live in a Western country, so we have to accept change.
અને આપણે પોતાની જાતે જેટલું થાય એટલું કરીએ ને જે કરીશું ને, તો એ લોકોને they will realize it કે mom will not tell us until and unless it is really really necessary, it is emergency, and they will take that time out. હવે મારો જ દાખલો લઈએ. I have got my mother-in-law who is 97.
Oh.
And she is not here with me. All my life I've looked after her, but since last year my daughter put her foot down and said, Mom, you've done enough is enough. I'm 68. So I said, my daughter took the phone from me and sent a message to my sister-in-law, who is the only sister-in-law, that it's high time now you look after her. While she was there, she was diagnosed that she has got dementia. So now she is in a home, in a dementia home. Where? In Swansea, which is 4 hours away from where I live.
Oh my God.
It so happened, my son and my daughter said, Mom, we don't need to take children. 3 of us went on her birthday. On her birthday, we were there and I said, Ba, આ શું છે? So she has got dementia. She doesn't know us. None of us she knows. But એને કીધું, લાડુ, અને લાડુ આખો ખાઈ ગયા. બર્થડે મેં કોઈ કેક લઈ જાવ એના કરતા મેં લેટ મી, ઘરમાં લાડુ હતા અને she is the one who has taught me how to make લાડુ. લાડુ લઈ ગઈ તો આખો લાડો ખાઈ ગયા ત્યાં ને ત્યાં જ. પણ she is like a baby. આપણને જોઈને બહુ જ દુઃખ થાય છે dementia people ને, those who have gone through or those who have experienced this. It is for us to see them, આપણને બહુ દુઃખ થાય. But for them, they are in a small little world. They are like a baby.
Yeah.
They do not have any reconciliation. કોઈને ઓળખતા નહીં, કશું જ નહીં. Nothing. Nothing. They have
In a
just-
way, આમ જોવા જાય તો આપણને દુઃખ થાય, પણ in a way એ લોકોના આત્મા માટે બહુ સારું કે બધું એ ભૂલી ગયા છે.
ભૂલી ગયા છે.
Which is
Exactly.
so nice. It's good
Yes.
for their આત્મા માટે.
Yep. પણ એ છૂટતો નથી ને from the material world. એટલે
Probably,
ભગવાન
yeah.
Anyway, now we have got few minutes left. Shall we all
Do
now
meditation.
go within
Meditation,
ourselves and do a little bit of meditation?
Yes.
In meditation, Panna Ben will put on a music and we will just try to concentrate on our third eye and just visualize a bright light there and connect yourself.
पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए. पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए. अकेले हम कभी अब तुम्हारे हो गए. पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए. पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए. सुंदर सुंदर सपने सजे मेरे खुशियों में चल के तेरी राहों में चल के तेरी राहों में सारे जग से न्यारे हो गए
पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए
ये अकेले हम कभी अब तुम्हारे हो गए
पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए
पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए साथी के एहसास से तूफान भी तोहफा बन गए
तूफान भी तोहफा बन गए
खोया था दिल का खजाना अनजाने में मिल गए हीरे बनकर पत्थर से हीरे बनकर पत्थर से अंबर के तारे हो गए
पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए
रे अकेले हम कभी अब तुम्हारे हो गए
पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए
पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए तन मन अब तेरी अमानत दुनिया से फिर क्या डरना
दुनिया से फिर क्या डरना
बन के फरिश्ता इस जीवन में त्याग तपोबल है भरना तेरे प्यार में तेरी याद में तेरे प्यार में तेरी याद में हम तो सारे खो गए
पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए थे अकेले हम कभी अब तुम्हारे हो गए पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए
पाकर प्यार प्रभु का पाकर प्यार प्रभु का पाकर प्यार प्रभु का हम भी प्यारे हो गए
Om Shanti. What a beautiful song.
Very beautiful.
Appropriate. Just appropriate.
Perfect.
Thank you. It's lovely.
Thank
So-
you.
Thank you.
So, following your heart means doing what you love to do. Go for your dream job, starting the dream business. Make the list of things you want to accomplish. Have a bucket list that can help you figure out what to do next. Create an open space. The first step of getting in touch with your heart in a deeper way. Listen to your heart. Once you've set the right conditions, you can begin to do the work of what you intend to do. There is an ultimate guide to following your heart. Listen to it. And it is very appropriate way to follow others as well. And that may teach you something. Listen to the tunes. You know what you actually want. Be brave, stay strong. Don't believe or listen to the haters. know that anything can happen, the best thing is to listen to your heart.
And love yourself.
Yes, love yourself.
Thank you very much again.
Thank you, Pragna
Thank
Ben
you,
and
Panna
Panna
Ben. Thank you, Pragna
and
Ben.
everybody.
You.
Yeah, this is our big platform and which is a big family. We need to open up and share the experiences. That
Yes.
way, that will boost each other, you know.
True,
Yeah,
agree.
true.
Thank
5
you.
minutes, 5 minutes છે થોડુંક breathing કરવું છે.
Yes, why
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
I'm going to show you how to do nourish our brain. As I said, આપણે અનુલોમ વિલોમ ને પ્રાણાયામ ને બધું કરીએ છીએ, પણ I'm just going to share and say how to change the way of we breathe. Can we breathe through our nostril, but it is very subtle. There is no movement there. But if you breathe through your mouth, you will see your belly is bulging out and there is some movement there. And by breathing through your mouth, you will be able to prolong that breath and take in more oxygen and feel more oxygen in your lungs. And then when you do the kumbhak, which is holding on into the breath, that will rush in our bloodstream and oxygen will be going more in our brain. So we need to do 5 sets of kumbhak breath in and out, making a beak. So when I say beak means making like exactly. So you're going to very gently take your own time, just learn to breathe out how I'm saying, make a beak and very gently take the breath in through a beak. So that will you'll be able to take the breath in for longer. Start.
From your mouth, yeah?
From your mouth. Yeah, making a beak.
Take it out from where? From nose?
Well, first take the breath in. First take the breath in, whatever, how much you can. And then close your lips and hold. That is called retention of your breath. Belly is bulging out. You can taking a breath in through your mouth. Belly is out and you're going to hold on to it. 1, till whatever you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The beginners, it can be 15 seconds. And then very gently, you're going to breathe out, making a beak through your mouth. Perfect. Let's do it again. Breathe in
not
through
from the nose.
No. Don't breathe in or out from your nose. This is called kumbhak pranayam. So you do 5 times this and then you do anulom vilom. And when you do anulom vilom, at that time, you don't do kumbhak. So you don't do nadi shodhana. You just do normal inhale. We'll go through that. So let's do 5 times. We have done once. So let's do it our own time. And tension can be done at your own pace. Listen to your body. Those who have got blood pressure, you might not be able to hold on for long. So maybe for the count of 3 or 4, those who are into this, they might be able to hold on till 15 seconds. And those who are forward, more advanced, can go up to 30 seconds. So let's start. Making a beak, taking a breath in through your mouth, very gently. So this was my 1 round. Let's do 3 more rounds. And exhale. Making noise will be helpful as well. Last round. Hold. Exhale. By doing this 5 times anytime during the day, you are nourishing your brain. You are holding on that kumbhak. You are not taking out the carbon dioxide out. Oxygen is more there and it's trying to rush into your brain. So this is the way you are nourishing your brain. After doing 5 rounds of kumbhak, you do anulom vilom. So anulom vilom is you always start with your left, which is your cooling
Chandra.
nadi, and right is your Chandra Nadi.
Nadi.
I mean Surya Nadi. Right is fire, and left is cooling Nadi, Chandra Nadi. So you always start with your left. So you close your right nostril, exhale everything out from your left. Then inhale from your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close your left nostril and exhale from your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Inhale from your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close your right nostril and exhale from your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. So this was one box round. You can breathe in for count of, let's say 4, and you exhale for the double the count. Whatever your capacity is, as you progress into this, you'll be able to breathe in for longer and exhale for longer as well. So whatever the ratio is for count of 1 to 2. Inhale for count of 5, exhale for count of 10. And when you do the retention, we have done differently now. Do kumbhak first, retention of your energy, breathing in through your mouth. That will, you'll see within 1 month or within 2 weeks, you'll see the difference in you, how energetic you feel and how much it will be, it's completely different ball game. So it's 10 o'clock and
Thank
it has
you.
been lovely to share the knowledge, whatever I have little bit. Panna, sorry.
So how many times do you do Anulom?
Anulom vilom tamati થાય એટલું 10 time તમે જેટલું, that will help you so much. You will be so grounded and you will be, as you go, when we are doing meditation, you are going in your stance. In this way, you will be completely gone and you will be able to do it for, and then you will be falling. જેમ થાય ત્યાં સુધી બેસીને કરવાનું. Okay? બેસીને, સુતા સુતા નહીં કરવાનું. આ કુંભક ને છે બેસી ખાટલા ઉપર બેસો છે કે પછી નીચે ગમે ત્યાં ખુરશી પર બેસો છો. પણ આ હવે we have to change the way of we, so to nourish our brain, and that will help everybody. And very gradually, because we are breathing in through our mouth, you can see the changes. As you're breathing in, you imagine that air is going in your belly. So while air is going in your belly is bulging out. Because why is it bulging out? Because diaphragm is going down, because we are inhaling more oxygen. Makes sense?
Yeah,
and when
thank
we're
you.
breathing out, the diaphragm comes up. So that's why our belly, navel tries to touch the spine. So it's going all the way in and you're breathing. And that way you can see the movement by doing this. And that way you can prolong this technique.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Pragnaben.
That
Thank
was
you.
very
Very
good.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pannaben.
Thank you, Pragnaben.
Thank you, Pragnaben. Thank you, Panna.
Thank you.
Any questions? koi lage to we are always there. Anytime from our group, you can look for my number and I'm happy to discuss one-to-one.
Thank you.
I do this sort of one-to-one sessions a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
Pragnaben.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget,
Thank
Bye.
you.
to join
Thank
Zumba
you.
tomorrow.
Zumba tomorrow. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And also 22 તારીખે we're doing સત્યનારાયણની કથા on Zoom. So તમારે તમારા ઘરમાં કથા કરવી હોય, please join in. અમે તમને શું વાનગી જોઈએ એ બધી લિસ્ટ ને બધું છે. So we can share it out and do the katha together on Zoom. We've got the 3 ladies, professional ladies, who have been doing this on Zoom, and it saves you going out. તમારા પોતાના ઘરમાં જ કથા થતી હોય, જો જરૂર હોય તો પ્લીઝ કરજો, જોડાવજો અમારી સાથે અને enjoy the katha as well. And I've also got an announcement to make that we're doing a fashion show. So please try and buy the tickets and come and enjoy our fashion show, which is going to be very different. And it is going to be on the 3rd of September. So try and buy the table. It's a table of 10. So please try and join in and enjoy our event. It is very different from other fashion shows. So come and join in and enjoy it. So please contact me for the tickets if you want. And I'll be looking forward to meet you all on that day.
I'm looking forward to, and my table of 10 is all booked. And you just send me the details, I'll send you the money.
Yes, we're going to start collecting the money next week. So
I shall send you 10 in
Yeah.
one go.
Yeah, yeah.
અરુણાબેન, મનોરમાબેન, બધા આપણે આ પ્લેટફોર્મ ઉપર છે, બધા આવો તો બધા ફેસ ટુ ફેસ પાડાય.
Yes.
બહુ દૂર રહું છું
તમે you are living far away. Yeah.
બર્મિંગહામ બાજુ, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, weekend કરવા આવજો અહીંયા.
મારી ઘરે
Yeah, I
આવો,
know.
અહીંયા મારી સાથે રહેજો અને પછી we can go
Thank
together.
you so much. બસ એટલું જ જોઈએ, બીજું શું.
Where is it?
3rd of September.
No,
Headstone
where?
Hey, Blue Room.
Blue Room.
Blue Room.
And timing, Panna?
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
There's so many events in the Blue Room. I should move there now.
You're missing out the fun.
I know. Messages
No,
must come.
at
Oh
least-
no, it's not here.
Come nearer, a little bit nearer.
પન્નાબેન કથા ક્યારે છે કયું?
22મી.
22 તારીખે.
આવતા શનિવારે.
Yeah. આવતા શનિવારે 3 વાગે છે. So તુમકો જોડાવું હોય તો you're welcome to join in. We're not charging anything. So it's up to you to donate. તમારે donate કરવું હોય. આપણે મંદિરમાં પૈસા મૂકીએ ને કથા કરીએ ત્યારે તો it's up to you, entirely up to you, whatever
Yeah.
you want to do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
ચાલો બધા enjoy.
થેન્ક યુ.
અને do prayers for Sarojben as well.
Sarojben, yes, yes.
Yes,
we need-
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
For my nephew who is not going to be there for long.
Oh, no.
Yes,
Same.
we just heard last night. It has been drastic news for us as well, and it's hurting us very badly. So please pray for him that he goes safely and soundly, as they put it. So that's it. So we pray for
સોરી.
everyone. We pray for
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
ઓમ શાંતિ.
Om Shanti.